Hello, everybody. It is something, April 17th, 2026. My name is Xander, and I'm here to solve some puzzles. So let's check out connections. Here we go. Okay, dominant, tonic, root, and that's all I see, but these are notes in a chord. Root and tonic, I think, are the same thing. And I don't see another one, so this might not be anything. But a key and a pedal and a hammer and a string are part of a piano, perhaps. Okay, not sure about that. Tan. Okay, the root, a stem, bulb, leaf, be part of a plant, I guess. Not sure, maybe common and popular, maybe dominant and general, just be like something popular. Oh, popular. Those go together. What would we be left with? We'd be left with tan, tonic, soda, stormy. Tonic and soda are, cocktail parts, I guess. I'm not sure about the other ones. Stormy 10. Might just try it. Stormy. I can imagine it being part of the name of the cocktail. Let's go ahead and try it. Second half of the drink names. Okay, yeah. So I'm not sure what a tan is, or actually really a stormy or a tan, but yeah. All right. Maybe I'll go with the hammer, string, key, and pedal. Parts of the piano. Parts of the piano. And then leaf, bulb, root, stem. Let's try this. Vegetable parts. Okay. So no reverse rainbow. Oh well. Prevailing. There we go. Yeah, more straightforward. That's what I was expecting. Prescribed order here. Important. Oh, key. Yeah, that makes sense. Luckily, I saw the piano one before that. Ends of X and Y. So like gin and tonic, arm and hammer, dark and stormy, maybe. And then I can't think of a single drink that has soda in it, like whiskey and soda. Plant parts, including pedal. That's not the correct spelling of that. It's a homophone. Bar mixers, including key. Interesting. Okay, these are all very low. All right, that was the connections. Let's take a look at the strands. Shell company. Okay. Callus. Not sure that fits. Okay. There's NCH. Oh, yeah. Conch shell. So these are going to be types of shells. What would the spangram be? Mollusks? Mollusk, maybe? There we go. Conch. Scallop. Mussel. Abalone. Abalone. Oyster. Two more. Clam. And I don't know. Oh, okay. Limpet. Yeah, I think I've heard that. All right, that was the Strands. Let's take a look at the Wordle. Okay. Immediately thinking of words that won't fit, like relic and pedal. Both of them. No A. About belch. Oh, okay. Actually, the first word I thought it was belly, but I didn't want to double the L, but maybe that's it. Nope. What would it be? Bellow? Is that something? Or I'm not thinking of some other word. Bells? I don't think it would be that. Let's try this. What am I not thinking of? Oh, bell with an E. Like a southern belle. Yeah, there we go. I think that's all it could have been. Yeah. Bellow is not really a valid answer, but it did accept it. So, all right. Yeah, there we go. Bell. All right, that's the Wordle. Let's take a look at the pips. Today we have 2 Ians, 1 Rodolfo. Let's check the easy. Greater than 4, 2 and less than 4. Okay, that's just this. This needs a double. It's just that. This goes there. Goes there. That goes there. All right, that was the easy. Sort of a W looking thing. All right, let's take a look at the medium. 3 into an equivalence. My guess would be 3, 5. Less than 2 in 1 domino, that's that. Greater than 4 into an equivalence, and then 0 into 7. Okay, so that needs to go there. Greater than 4 into an equivalence. I think that needs to go like that, that, and that. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's the medium. Let's take a look at the hard. Okay, we have like a double ring thing here. 4 size inequivalence region. I'm not sure even where to start, because like you can make the 2 with 2 1s. You make a 10. Don't think you can make a 10. So actually this will have to go across here and over here. Don't think you could even make an 8 with 1 domino. So this would have to come over here, meaning this would be 1 domino. And I think there is only one option for that, which is that. Okay, so let's see what else. We have 2 zeros. One needs to go in here. The other one can go in here. Or they could both go in here. So this spans across. This goes in here. This goes in here. So this will point up into this 5. Okay, 5 into an equivalence. That then goes into a 2 size 5. We have a lot of 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So let's see. Well, since we have so many 5s and we have an inequivalence region, I'm more tempted to try and make the 10 out of 5s because it would be hard to get just 1 5 in here. Obviously, I have 1 there. 1 can go here. We technically could put 1 there and 1 there, but even that is not enough to cover all of them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess that does work because then we do have one left to go in here. I don't know. 4 into this 8. You do what? 4, 5. We do 4, 2, and 6, 5. And that immediately puts a 5 into the inequivalence regions, which I'm trying not to do. I'm trying to get rid of it, but we can do 4, 5, and 3, 3. And that does do the thing I like to do, which is to put a double into the inequivalence region from the outside. Okay, how about this 2? It could be a 0, 2, or 1, 1. We saw 3 1s. That kind of makes me want to make it a 1, although we could do this with 1s. We don't have any more 3s, so we can't put one here. We can do 1s like that. Okay, now that breaks. We don't have any more 1s to put here. I guess we can switch these around. Nope, that breaks. Now there's no way to make it 2. We would need the 1s for that. Which we can put that there. So let's try to make the 10 out of 5s. 5 and then 5, 6 or 5, 2. Well, it can't be the 5, 2 because then we'd have to put the 5, 6 over here. There's only 1, 6. I don't even know if this is correct. So I do like this part though, the 3s going in there. And I do want to make this out of 5s, this 10. So let's try this 2. I think this is actually working. 2, yeah, 2, 4, and then 1. There we go. Okay. One of my least scientific solves I've had recently. I've basically figured nothing out other than that this needed to be double 1s. The rest is just kind of flailing around and putting stuff in and hoping it would work, and eventually it did. So, yeah, not the greatest solve, but whatever. Got through it. And that was the pips, and that was the daily games. Overall, a pretty solid day. And thank you for joining me. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.